Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd hit you guys up with a different type of video. I am doing my top drugstore product. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I tend to use a lot of drugstore products on my channel, and reason being is because I don't exactly have the money to be splurging out constantly on higher end, more expensive products. Whenever I create or I do a makeup tutorial, I kind of want you guys to be able to recreate it, because I know not everybody, and as I say, including myself, like nobody has the money to be constantly spending and splurging out on higher end makeup. So I think like over the past couple of years, like drugstore makeup is really killing the game right now. Like they really have stepped up a wee bit. First thing I want to talk about is this, and this is the L'Oreal True Match foundation. This is my ride or die foundation. The amount of times I have been asked on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, face to face, what foundation you're wearing, it's this. I could sell these. L'Oreal, you really need to hit me up with it, but I just love this foundation. Well, I would say a medium to full coverage foundation. What I also love about this foundation is that it's not a matte finish, but it's not a dewy finish. It's kind of like a satin finish, if you know what I mean. Like your skin just looks healthy and, glowy, if that makes sense. Maybe? You just like the satin light and the satin feel. So whenever I haven't got a tan on, I am in the shade golden beige. Whenever I do have a false tan on, I am in the shade tan. No, I'm not. I'm in the shade honey. So something else I've been doing recently with the L'Oreal True Match is I have been contouring with it. This is in the shade deep golden. I would do one pump of this just in the back of my hand, and I would do 2 dots here and here, and a couple of dots here on each side and a couple down here, and I would either take my beauty blender or my dual fibre brush, and what I would do is I would blend this out, and it's actually what I have on as contour today. So the next thing I want to talk about is this powder. This is a cult favourite powder, and this is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. If you have not used this, what have you been using? Like seriously, what did you use whenever you went to school? What have you been using? I wouldn't necessarily set my under eyes with this powder. I just use this powder to set the rest of my face. It's long lasting, it's just a good drugstore powder, and for the price of it, you can't go wrong. These are the Maybelline strobing liquid highlighters. These could be a dupe for the Cover FX custom enhancer drops. With these, in my personal experience, you could literally just mix these in with your foundation, literally just use it as a base for your highlight, an all over glow. But this is the light one. You see, like that light one is like the perfect shade for my skin tone. Say this one's actually more blinding and more pigmented and more of a sheen and highlight to it. And the next thing I want to talk about is this mascara, and this is the Mega Volume Miss Baby Roll mascara. I really don't care much for mascara because I wear false eyelashes every day. Every single day. Don't have eyelashes on, there's something wrong. But I recently got this quite a wee while ago, and I used it for the first time the other day, and I haven't been wearing false eyelashes because of this. But this is by far the best mascara I've actually used from L'Oreal, and it was actually that good that I got I got this one the same time as the black one, and this is the turquoise colour, but I actually went out and I got the indigo colour. And the next thing I want to talk about are these, and these are the Makeup Revolution Awesome Metals eyeshadows, and these are basically dupes for the Stila Magnificent Metals. In my previous makeup tutorial I had used this one, and this is in the shade Emerald Goddess. So this is in the shade Magnificent Copper, this is Rose Gold and Pure Platinum. So what these wee eyeshadows are is these are basically foiled eyeshadows, and because they're a foiled eyeshadow, like sometimes they can be quite hard to apply, like they can be quite chunky, so they actually come with a mixing solution, but it comes with a wee tray, and you just mix the solution with these, and it just makes them actually glide on easier. Favourite one is Rose Gold. The Rose Gold one in your inner corner is stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. I don't necessarily use these on their own. I would usually put a base, like a shadow or like a cream eyeshadow underneath, and then I would go over on top with these because, as I say, they can be quite hard to apply. Then a swatch, so that is the rose gold one, that is the copper one, the platinum, and the emerald goddess. Like, they're absolutely stunning. And these are the NYX Lingerie collection liquid lipsticks. I have quite a lot of them, but unfortunately this isn't the whole collection. I will have the whole collection someday. So this is my favourite one, and this is Corset. As you can see, it's just like a beigey nude. I'll say that these, they can be quite drying, you know, just like every other liquid lipstick, you know, it's just like, you know, they are very drying. But like, they wouldn't be drying to the point where they're uncomfortable, you know. You can feel them on your lips, you know, but you know, they're still grand, and I do still love them. Like, I wear this shade all the time. And this also is my other favourite one, and this is in the shade Teddy. It's just a true brown colour, absolutely beautiful. I love it. This is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. So this is just a beautiful concealer. Like, it really does brighten up your under eyes. It covers blemishes, dark circles. Like, it doesn't necessarily crease, well, obviously because I set mines with a powder. I don't actually know what else to say about this concealer. It's just a good concealer. Yeah. So whenever it comes to drugstore lipsticks, hands down, Maybelline do the best lipsticks. So this is one shade I have here, and it's a matte colour, and this is in the shade Nude Embrace, and this is the most comfortable matte lipstick I have ever wore. This colour can complement every single skin tone. It's just beautiful. And these ones here are their colour Sensational range, and this is in the shade Honey Beige and Sultry Sand. I have to say, Sultry Sand is a wee bit too pale for me. I know I like my nudes, but I don't like to go too nude. And I love the smell of them as well. They smell like cupcakes. They smell so good. Like, you can see it's so nude that you can barely even see it on my skin tone. They're just so creamy, and they last really, really well as well. And as I say, it's in Honey Beige, and this is just a colour toned nude as well. There isn't much difference in them two, only this one is obviously a cream. And this is the L'Oreal Superliner in Perfect Slim. It's actually the liner I'm wearing today. They're so pigmented and black, and I love the tip as well. I'm not really a fan of felt tips. I wouldn't really necessarily go towards a felt tip. I would rather like an applicator and the liner. But I don't know, I just tried this and I fell in love with it. I think it's because it has such a fine nib on it. It just works great. These are the Milani eyeshadows. These are the Bella Eyes Gel Powder eyeshadows. And this is in the shade Bella Copper and Bella Navy. And this is a metallic eyeshadow, and this is a matte one. Like, seriously, look how pigmented them eyeshadows are. These eyeshadows are just absolutely stunning. They are just absolutely beautiful eyeshadows. They are great. So that was all my drugstore favourites. I hope this wasn't too boring for anybody. If anybody has any recommendations for any videos or makeup tutorials, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.